So this totally ties in with the painting that I did for you guys, but we'll get to that towards the end of the video. So for the first card of the month, we have the moon, and it's in reverse. And if you take a look here, there's this black cat when it's upright. It's a black cat looking into the reflection in the water and seeing itself as this giant panther. You know, confidence, knowing that I'm more than, what I may seem to the world. But when it's in reverse, it's like, here I am, this giant panther, and I could be looking into the reflection of the water and seeing a small little cat, thinking, that I'm much smaller than I really am, not trusting in my intuition, not trusting in the universe, not trusting in myself, not trusting in my purpose. So there's doubt here. And there's also disconnect here as well. Because when you're empowered in this way, you're trusting your intuition and you're seeing the results of it, and it's empowering. Because you're facing, you've faced all the darker aspects of yourself and you've come out stronger. So this way could be that I have not faced the darker aspects of myself, or I am in the process of facing the darker aspects of myself, and it's making me feel small. It's making me feel worthless. It's making me feel like I am not capable of working through it. I'm not capable of handling everything. I'm small and insignificant, basically. When really you are very strong and you're very capable. And when you work with the universe works with you. You know what I mean? So trusting in that flow, trusting that you're not alone, trusting in the magic of this world. So that's in reverse. So there's a disconnect from your intuition. But then, so this is the first half of the month, the first 2 weeks. So there's a disconnect from your intuition and not sure whether or not I can trust what it is that I'm feeling. But at the same time, I really want to just move forward with something. In my mind, I feel like if I can just charge ahead, that I can get where I need to go. I'm ready. Let's just go. Let's do this. This is very air energy. I believe that I'm ready to take on all this. This is a very fast moving energy. I want to go now. It can be a little anxious at the same time, or my mind is just going a mile a minute. So this is Knight of Swords. So there's this strong, fast thinking way that makes me feel like I'm ready to I want to keep going. I want to keep going. Mentally, I want to keep going. But physically, I'm hesitating. I'm holding back. I'm not ready to face the monster that is my life purpose, So this is Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands upright is I'm ready to, I'm ready for this adventure. I'm ready to, I just heard tame the beast. Instead of killing the beast, it's taming the beast, which is my ego, fear, energy. You know what I mean? And if you've been following me on Instagram, I kind of talked about that Sesame Street book, that kid's book called There's a Monster at the End of This Book, or The Monster at the End of This Book with Grover. And it turns out that the monster was him all along. So there was nothing to be afraid of. And like that's the kind of energy that I get with this card. It's like we're fighting our inner demons. You know what I mean? Almost kind of like in here, it's like you're starting to you're being faced with parts of yourself that you're not ready to face. And that's what both of these are saying when this is in reverse and this is in reverse. It's like, I know that there's something that I have to deal with, but I'm afraid of dealing with it. I don't think I'm strong enough to deal with it. I don't think that I'm afraid of what's going to happen if I do. So there's a hesitation here. And then we have the Four of Cups in reverse. When it's upright, it's like I'm so overly focused on what's in front of me and I'm not paying attention to the opportunities that are coming my way. I am focused on these cups that are totally empty, they're tarnished, like I've got all this work I need to do. Like I need 4 cups and I can't afford to get a 4th one, stuff like that. Like, woe is me, let me focus on all of my problems. And the dude is like, dude, I got your 4th cup. Like, I got it. You don't have to worry about going out and getting it, or I polished this one for you. You don't have to worry about fixing it, or, things like that. Somebody's offering you assistance and you are not seeing it. So when it's in reverse, it could be you're accepting help from others. It could be coming to this place of awareness, seeing the forest for the trees. You know what I mean? So like, this way it's like I'm walking through the forest and I'm only looking at the one tree that's right in front of me, or the 3 trees that are right in front of me. And all I see is these are obstacles and there's no way of getting around it, when really there's like a pathway to your right. You know what I mean? So in reverse, it's like you're stepping away and seeing the entire forest and being like, oh, like I can get around this, or something like this, or I can see the path when I step away from these trees that were in my face. You know what I mean? So there's a self-awareness. There's an awareness of the world around you. There's awareness of the opportunities coming your way. There's an awareness of the people in your life that are around you that are willing to help you through this. You don't have to do it all on your own. And it could be physical people in your world, or it could be spiritual guides. And I feel like this month for you is all about learning to trust your intuition, learning to trust the spiritual aspect of who you are, so that you can work through these other issues in your life and come to an even deeper understanding of who you are and your life purpose and where you're meant to go from here. So that is something to consider. And once you do come to this awareness, the creativity will start to flow again. So if you've been feeling like you're blocked in some way emotionally or creatively, or like the fire's been sparked in your mind, but not under your physical ass to move forward. You know what I mean? Like, that you need to do all these things, but you just can't bring yourself to go and do them because there's these weird other deeper, darker issues that are kind of like lingering in the background that are like, hey, at some point you're going to have to deal with this, just so you know. You know what I mean? Where am I going with this? I just totally lost my train of thought. But yeah, so fire sparked in your mind, fire not sparked under your ass. So learning to work with your intuition as a way of motivating you and propelling you forward in your life. and knowing that you're going to have to deal with these issues at some point. So you might as well just deal with it now. This doesn't mean that you need to spiral into a depression or into an anxious way of living. It means that you need to look to the people that are willing to help you through it and maybe take their advice, or at least listen to it, and know that you are not doing it on your own. You have, friends and family that are willing to help you through this, or you have your spiritual family, your spiritual team and guides, as long as you're open to listening. You know what I mean? So then we have, with the Romance Angel Oracle cards, I had pulled calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So I also feel like this is a very strong point this month. The people that are willing to help you during this time are meant to be in your life for a reason. They're most likely your soulmate. I don't really know if I fully believe that there is only... I believe in soulmates, but I don't believe that there is one soulmate for everyone and that's it. I believe that there's many soulmates for each of us throughout our lifetime. So whoever is around you in this moment is meant to be there for you as a way of helping you through this. Like the universe brought you two together for the purpose of growing and awakening something within yourselves together. So this could be a romantic relationship. The person that is willing to be by your side through your darker times is someone that you might want to consider keeping around, not as a crutch, but, as evidence that, they do care about you. And if you care about them in the same way, I would consider seriously that relationship and the potential of it. This could also be calling in your spiritual team, to help you, calling in that spiritual aspect of yourself that maybe you have not been recognizing for most of your life, or for a period of your life, you know what I mean? Maybe if you were very spiritual in the past and you've been disconnected for a long time because of these things that you didn't want to deal with, and now it's time to deal with it. And the best way to do that is to trust in the universe, to trust in God and Gaia, to trust in your guides, to trust your intuition. Your mind may tell you a million different things. It's hard to decipher which way is the right way to go. So checking in with your heart and that soft voice inside that's saying, sweetheart, this is the way to go. That's, training yourself to listen to that again. You know what I mean? So then we have this little painting that I did today for you. I decided to bring the creativity into the Creative Gypsy, and I wanted to make it very lighthearted and fun, so I'm not putting pressure on myself to make things perfect. So I decided I'm going to finger paint this month and do something abstract. So I meditated on you, Libra, and this is what I came up with. So we have the purple and the orange coming together and this white bursting through. So for me, it was bringing the spiritual aspect of yourself and the creative, empowering part of yourself together, merging together to bring out this grace about you. I think that was the best way to explain it. I don't really know if I can say anything else. Like connecting with spirit, connecting with your intuition, will bring that creativity out more and more. And when they finally come together, grace. It creates this grace about you. And this, just this beautiful flow, this natural way of being, this gentle confidence about you that's not, aggressive or anything like that. It's just more of like It's just grace. That's just all I keep wanting to say over and over again. So, the moral of the story, Libra, is I would strongly recommend working on this practice of meditating. If you're not, someone that really believes in the spiritual realms and intuition and stuff like that, if you just download the app Headspace, it gives you the option to pay, but you really don't have to. It's just, just meditating just to clear your mind so you can see what it is that you need to deal with during this time and then move forward from there. So starting this meditation practice to clear the monkey mind and allowing others to help you through what it is you need to deal with during this month. Accepting help from others and meditation is what you need to be working on this month. I don't know why I keep doing this, but whatever.